Hi, my name is Ben Walden and I run a company called Contender Charlie, and we do seminars all over the world for schools looking at aspects of leadership. We came last year to Melbourne to the ACEL conference and I spoke there, and I'm delighted to say that it seems to have been a huge success. We were absolutely flooded with demands for us to come back and do more work, and so together with the team at the ACEL, I'm coming back in August and October of this year to do more events, first of all in some of the big state capitals, and then beyond those, just those capital cities, looking at some of the stuff we touched on at the Melbourne conference last year. The purpose of our work is to look at inspirational leadership at every level of school life, not just for a head teacher and his or her leadership team. It also is about inspiration that can really be lasting. The word inspiration can actually be very shallow. It can mean a flash in the pan that never amounts to very much. We're looking at what it takes for men and women to embody something that makes a real lasting difference and tangible impact in how they lead others, how they lead teams, and in how they guide and inspire students. We also run a lot of events for students, and that's something that we're hoping to do with the ACL a lot more in the future. But for this summer, the focus is very much on staff. Now, all our events use a mythic story to look at the big themes, and in Melbourne last year, we used Shakespeare's play of Henry V as our backdrop. No knowledge of Shakespeare is necessary. It's not an acting course. You don't don green tights or wave wood swords around or pretend to be Shakespeare characters. Shakespeare is simply the means by which we look at the major themes with a learning style that can be really engaging and memorable with no acting involved. We'll be looking at what makes a real vision that can unite and inspire a school. How do we maintain and look after our own sense of purpose? How do we deal with many different individuals and work with them when often they see the world in a very different way from us, and the conflicts that can arise there? How do we motivate teams, and how do we ask some of the big questions of leadership when times are not so easy and we're dealing with fear, uncertainty and doubt? So I hope that I might see you this year in Australia. We look forward to maybe seeing you then. Come along and do a day with us to look at some of the big questions that can make a big difference in how we engage and inspire each other in schools in 21st century life.